Okay, welcome to Springfield Nuclear Power Plant. This level has no enemies in it. It just basically has two boss fights. You have to fight Smithers and Burns. And this is a quarter eater right here. For his first form, basically Smithers is going to be throwing out bombs. Grab them and throw them right back at him. There is food in the background. There are actually three pieces of food. If you hit the lamp, if you hit the circle on the right side, and if you hit around Mr. Burns' head, you can get basically double your health, maybe even a bit more, I'm not sure. But anyway, be very careful with this one form. This first form, only attack him with the blue bombs that you can throw at him and dodge. Basically get away from him and dodge everything else. Sometimes he'll start leaning out, just throwing out bombs in a row. That's actually a trap. If you pick them up, usually he'll start throwing a bunch of regular bombs in them, and they'll actually hit you as you are picking up the bombs. So watch out for that and avoid his cape attack. Because in this first form, honestly, you do not even want to go near him. But when he starts running around like crazy, he's going to stop throwing blue bombs. This is his second form. Basically, to hit him this time, jump near him until he does his crazy cape move. When he closes his cape, time it so that you're doing your power move right as he closes it. And you should be able to get this first form out pretty quickly. So, also watch out for the bombs. Just jump around him. If you're high up enough in the air, his cape attack won't hit you. And sooner or later, he will start exploding. You can get loads of food if you're playing the Japanese ROM. And now, here's the real battle. Fighting Mr. Burns. For the first form, basically, stay on top, stay on the upper plane, like as high as you can go, and jump kick him back and forth. He will basically not be able to do a damn thing. And that's very nice to have, because he gets a lot harder. So anyway, once his first form is done, his legs will be replaced by wheels. Do the same thing, although he's gonna be a bit more aggressive with his attacks, but he's not so hard yet. Basically, use the jumping attack. By now, you should have gotten all the food in the level, unless you were saving it for some reason. Honestly, there's not really a reason why you should. But anyway, during this form, just basically jump kick him. This is all I'm doing. Watch out for those bombs that he's going to be using. He is not too aggressive yet, but this will change. This second form actually doesn't even have a lot of health. It's like it seems like I'm never fighting this wheel guy. But once again, watch out for those things. He's gonna start shooting missiles. What I'm trying to do basically is get him to the top of the screen where I can easily jump kick him. Because if you try to fight him on a lower plane, he will basically just he will hit you without warning, without mercy, and we will basically destroy your life. You want to fight this guy very carefully. When is he going, seriously, when is he going to lose his second pair of legs? Let's just do a bunch of more jump kicks here. And eventually you will take him out, just like that. Okay, his third form is a hovercraft. It's the same thing as his other form, only this time he's going to be even slightly more aggressive. And also he has a new laser attack. As long as you're jumping high in the air and will not hurt you. I did kind of a low jump. Honestly, I shouldn't have done that. You should always be jumping as high as possible when fighting this guy. And if you can cross him up like this, that's pretty great, but it doesn't work once he starts falling apart, especially in his form after this, or the very final one. Just get him, if you can get him in a cycle like this, that's great. This is basically, you're going to be fighting this guy a while. And welcome to the absolute final part of Mr. Burns. I've had a lot of practice with this guy. I've actually beaten this guy in the arcade on my last life. I've actually done it twice. Once in the 90s and once after, like, once sometime in, like, 2000. But that's not important. This boss, basically, try and jump kick away from him. The best time to attack him is after he's done his attack, his hand moving attack, although I'm playing it risky and just hitting him whenever I feel like it, because I have the health to spare. But if you don't, honestly, you gotta watch out for this guy. Because then sometimes that will happen. He'll start throwing out 2, sometimes even 3 bombs in a row. That will ruin your day. So anyway, funny thing is, every time I fight him in the arcade, I always get around this amount of health as well. So anyway, once he starts doing that, he's dead. Land the final hit on him for major bonus points. I always make sure to do that, like in an online game or something. If I can get the final hit, that's a good amount of points right there. So anyway, Mr. Burns is, well, he's not dead, but he's not alive. So anyway, finally we get a very expensive diamond. Life is about to change for the Simpsons family, although not really. These are the credits of the game. Basically, that was the Simpsons arcade. It is one of my favorite, it probably is my favorite Konami beat-em-up. If you're including the original 1989 Turtles, the X-Men, the 6-player X-Men arcade game, and the arcade Turtles in Time, I like this one the best. And that is my first playthrough. Like I said in the first episode, this was a single-player, no-death run of the Japanese expert version. I'm going to be doing another playthrough next time. We're going to get rid of that diamond. That's what I said. We're just going to throw it away. Because who wants to live the life of a millionaire? We can live the life of an average class citizen. So anyway, I'll see you next time. We'll be doing a 4-player expert run of the American version. I'll see you next time.